Hey guys, it's Bren, and I'm here with a new candle haul. I kind of want to say spring candle haul, but I don't really know if these are considered spring candles. I mean, it's not spring yet, like, at all. But new releases, we can say, such as Wildberry Jam Donut and some others. And so yeah, I'm really excited to talk about it with you. This is going to be kind of like a haul and a review because I have actually burned all of these at this point. I have Wildberry Jam Donut, Bubbly Rose, Blueberry Lavender Spritzer, and Pink Watermelon to chat with you about. And I also have smelled the whipped coffee candle, so I want to talk about that too. But first, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has already watched my big 2020 collection video. I finally got a collection video done, and I was super psyched because I did a premiere for it, and there were 118 people at one point all tuned in, chatting. It was fun to chat with you all too, but I did not expect that many people to tune in for the premiere, so I'm just blown away. So yeah, if you haven't watched that yet, you can watch that after this. It's a long video, but we go through all the candles that I have. So anyway, yeah, semi-annual sales going on right now at Bath & Body Works. I'm never big on semi-annual sale. I always say that because for me, it's like by the time it rolls around, I already have everything that I've wanted to purchase. I'm more all about the new stuff, so I never really get much at SAS. I did go just because FOMO, and I went at the very beginning in the morning, and I stood in line outside in 20 degrees for like 35 minutes to get in the store, and then I was freezing. And I got in the store, and I didn't get anything. And I went home, and later that afternoon, Emily, shout out to Emily, she works at one of my local stores, and she messaged me on Instagram and told me they were putting out these new candles. So thanks to her, I ran back to the store with some exchanges because all these candles that I'm going to show you are full price right now. Now I have heard that some people have gotten lucky and have gotten them for got them for $11.95 on the first day of the sale. I think that just depends on what sales associate and what store and what they think they should be doing. I don't know. These were full price, but I was able to exchange some candles from Candle Day for them. And I actually went with some exchanges, and then there were more candles that I wanted. So I went home and I got more candles to exchange, and I went back and got more. And so I was just, yeah, the things I do for candles. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with this collection here and the Wildberry Jam Donut because I think this is the one most people are most excited about and want to know about. It was for me. And it's clearly the one that I like the best because I actually got 5 of these. I don't know if I need 5, but Emily and I both agreed, and some of the other sales associates, like when this collection does go on sale, they're going to sell out fast because it's cute. You know, kind of has a Valentine's Day vibe to it, and it smells really good. So I just wanted to make sure that I had enough. So anyway, the notes on this one are sweet wildberry jam, powdered donut, and brown sugar crumble. I'm going to pause though because my baked potato is about to be done. I have to take it out of the oven. Hang on. Can you hear it sizzling over there? It's like really loud. It's just sitting there bubbling. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, I'm multitasking today. I'm doing a lot of things at once. Okay, so Wildberry Jam Donut. This candle, let's see, I have one that I've burned and one that I haven't. And it does kind of change a little bit. It's a little different when it's burning than it is on cold. But like equally as good. It's not that it gets worse or better when it's burning, but a little different. So, on cold sniff, I mean, if you like bakery and you like berry, you're going to love this candle. This is going to be a favorite of a lot of people. Like I said, it's going to sell out. You definitely get a berry note. And, you know, it's funny that the body care that's coming out is called Raspberry Jam Donut, but this one's just called Wildberry. I do feel like it's kind of a mix, maybe of like a strawberry, raspberry. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. But a lot of times when you eat those jelly donuts, gosh, a long time ago, I remember being at like Dunkin' Donuts late at night with one of my exes and asking like what flavored jelly is in the jelly donut. And they were like, it's jelly. And I was like, yeah, but is it like raspberry jelly or strawberry jelly? And they were like, yeah. And I'll always remember that. But yeah, it really just has like a general berry feel. And then you get, I do feel like you get powdered sugar as well. And the bakery note, this is what's interesting. On cold, I couldn't pinpoint the bakery note. I know it smells familiar, definitely a Bath & Body Works type of scent, but I wasn't connecting it with any other candle or bakery note that they've done before until I lit it up. When it was burning, I did what I do sometimes, and I'm sitting there like, okay, it's definitely reminding me of something. What is it? And I go to the shelf and I look at the shelf and I sit there and I go, And then I was like, bingo. This is what it reminds me of. Strawberry cupcake. Just a little, just the bakery note. But because this one is also strawberry with bakery, I think overall, the candles, there's a similar vibe here. But yeah, strawberry cupcake, if you did watch my collection video, I was just talking in there about how I actually prefer this to strawberry pound cake, even though I know that's an unpopular opinion and people love strawberry pound cake. But the girl power candle or strawberry cupcake has this like, almost like a yellow cake type bakery note. And I was not making that connection, again, on cold with Wildberry Jam Donut, but when I was burning it, when it's warmed up, it comes across very similar. The bakery note is kind of similar, but it's not the same candle. It's not a repackage. I actually think Wildberry Jam Donut is probably a little bit better, but I think if you liked Strawberry Cupcake, you'll like this. If I had to compare this to any one Bath & Body Works candle, it would be the Strawberry Cupcake. I think out of everything I've got back there, that's the most similar if you're looking for a comparison. But it stands alone. Again, it's not a complete repackage. The bakery note in there, I gotta go back to smelling the unburned. It's definitely very sweet. And I do feel like you get a little bit of like a fried dough kind of feel to it. I wouldn't call it like greasy or anything like that. But it does smell kind of like a donut as opposed to, I mean, I could see cupcake too if they called this cupcake, but donut's a good fit. I don't know. It's hard to describe them, but it's just really good. And I think if you picture like a jelly flavored jelly donut with powdered sugar on it and you think about that bite that you get with all of everything in it, it's a very similar scent. And it warms up nicely. It changes a little bit. I think it gets a little, not just warmer in terms of temperature, but the scent actually like fills out and gets a little cozier and sweeter when you burn it too. But this is a great one. Now, strength and throw, I'm going to say medium. It was not blowing me away. It's right there around, maybe you could maybe go up to like a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't go any higher than that, somewhere between 5 and 6 out of 10 because it's noticeable, but it really wasn't like totally filling like, this floor, which is like kitchen, dining, living room, filled like if I had it on the kitchen counter, it's like you can smell it in the kitchen, dining room, maybe not all the way over there, right? So like a medium throw, but noticeable, like detectable for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna put it in the middle on terms of strength and throw. And so far the burn has been just fine too, though we do have some pretty big mushroom tops and some of them were breaking off. So trim your wicks on this one. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a big favorite. People are really gonna like it. And when it goes on sale, yeah, get there to get it because it's probably going to sell out. Okay, also from that collection, I picked up Bubbly Rose. And the notes here are pink sparkling rosé, sweet blood orange, splash of cranberry juice. Notes sound really, really good. And I picked one up to try it, but I'm on it. I think that it's not too different from all of the drink type scents that they do. I compared it to cranberry pear Bellini. And next to that one, it's very similar, but it's a little less sour than cranberry pear Bellini. This one's a little sweeter. It's a little bit like wine down. It's even a little bit like champagne toast, but without like all that nectarine or citrus. It's kind of like that Prosecco, whatever it was, candle that they came out with. I think it probably, out of the ones that I have in my collection, reminds me most of the old Berry Spritzer from 2 years ago, but it's not exactly the same, and it doesn't have that Victoria's Secret love spell thing going on that everyone talked about. But in the same way that it's like a kind of lighter, fruity, but also sour drink scent, I mean, they're very similar. If you were disappointed that Berry Spritzer from this year was a different scent than the one from 2 years ago, maybe Bubbly Rose will float your boat. But it almost to me comes off as kind of like a diluted Aloha Kiwi passion fruit as well, but like less strong and fruity and good. Like that, I like that one much better. There's a little bit of like an effervescence, a little bit of a fizzy thing that you can imagine is going on here. But again, it's just very similar to all the other scents that they like to do that are these like fizzy drink scents that I think are not that strong. This was maybe only like a 3 or 4 kind of on strength and throw, but that's the nature of this type of scent. But it's just not that unique. And it's definitely like a sour, fruity, kind of light sort of scent. I don't know. I think if you like Berry Spritzer, though, you like Cranberry Pear Bellini and scents like that, then this is another one of those to put in that category. I'm not saying it's an exact repackage of something, although it could be, and I wouldn't be surprised. I can't pinpoint it as an exact repackage of something else, but it's certainly not reinvention of the wheel there. Okay. So Bubbly Rose, keeping with that collection before I move on to the other candles I have, I did smell whipped coffee, and I know a lot of people have been very curious about that one. I'm shocked that caramel is not in the notes because it smells like caramel, very much so. Some people have said it's a repackage of caramel cold brew, and I didn't have, one of those to do a side-by-side. It could be. I'm not saying it's not. I feel like I got some coconut when I was smelling it, which is weird, and now I want to smell it again because maybe I was imagining that, but it kind of smelled like the old toasted coconut candle. Reminded me of that, the white velvet coconut or whatever that just came out had like a lot of caramel in it. Like basically this is a very sweet caramely type scent, and I was not getting a strong coffee note. It's not Paris Cafe, it's not sweet tiramisu or pumpkin spice latte. Not really a coffee note, but definitely a caramel note in whipped coffee. And so I knew it would be too sweet for me. Never been a fan of the caramel cold brew / caramel pumpkin latte candle. So I passed on getting whipped coffee, but that's what that smelled like to me. There are a couple others in this collection coming out. Pink Lilac was at my store, but I'm not a floral person. It was very floral. Of course, Pink Apple Punch was there too. And we know from Life Inside the Page Daily Finds Instagram that there's also going to be one coming out in this collection called Pineapple Pancakes. Sounds exciting. Could just be pineapple crumb cake repackaged because I could totally see that name fitting that candle, but who knows? Also lemon cake pop. And if I had to guess if that was a repackage of anything, I would think maybe London Tea and Biscuits, because London Tea and Biscuits from last Christmas really just smelled like lemon cake or something. So it could be that, or it could be new. I don't know. But yeah, there's more to come in this collection. But I have not encountered those yet. So we'll see. Okay. I also was able to grab Blueberry Lavender Spritzer, which, rumor has it, and it would totally make sense that this is Blueberry Lavender Lemonade from the Lavender collection that was online exclusive this summer. I actually ordered one of those and it got canceled from my order, which Bath & Body Works likes to do lately. So I never got to smell it before, but this has got to be it. It says juicy blueberries, lavender petals, and lemon juice. Oh, and a splash of club soda, which has no real fragrance, but anyway. This is very herbal smelling. The lavender, if you remember from the Test Lab collection, the lavender cacao candle, that lavender had a little bit of an herbally twist to it. And this is like that, but like amplified, like very herbal. I think that is first and foremost what you get is lavender, but like yeah, just not really sweet at all. Like I don't know a better word for it than just to say an herbal lavender. And then you get blueberry. And you definitely can pick out the blueberry. It is there. It is secondary to that herbal lavender note. Um, it's it's almost like the blueberry that's in like blueberry sugar, but like, can you imagine that without any of the sugar? Like, it's hard to even imagine the blueberry and blueberry sugar without any sweetness to it, but it is kind of similar to that. But definitely a blueberry. It's not a raspberry or strawberry or anything here. It smells like blueberry. Lemon, not really. I don't really get lemon, but I will say that this candle's not sweet. It errs more on the side of tart. I don't want to say savory, but just like herbally floral tart, not sweet. Doesn't smell like anything edible that you'd want to eat or drink, I don't think, at least not me personally. Though I've never been big on like floral teas or anything like that either. But it's unique, it's kind of different. It's not really my thing, but the only two other people I know who have smelled it that I know personally have both said, ooh, if you don't want it, I'll take it. So there's a market for it for sure. And I think it'll probably be very popular. They were smart to bring it back. But yeah, it's tart too. It's got a tart twist. Herbally tart berry, I guess, is what I would say. Kind of light throw. Again, 3 or 4 out of 10 maybe on the lower side. Detectable, but more in a way of like not filling the room, but like when you walk by, you can catch a whiff of it, like as you walk by. That kind of thing. So I might even say more like a 3 out of 10. Like I've only burned it 3 times now, but at no point was it filling my room. I kind of had to walk by to smell it or wave it in my face, that kind of thing. So I don't think that one's going to be very strong. Okay, last one I have to talk about is burning right now. So let me get it over here. Okay, I look like I'm telling ghost stories now. I just was too impatient. It's taken forever to pull out, so I just left it burning. We'll talk about it, but there it is, pink watermelon. The notes on this one are juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry, lime zest. If I dropped this right now, it would go viral, but I'm not going to do that. Not worth it. Yeah, like I said, that one's taken forever to pull out. It is almost sickening sweet for me. It is, it's a sweet one. It is, as people have been saying, kind of candy-like. Though, for me, it's not really like a Jolly Rancher because a Jolly Rancher is more tart, and this is sweeter than that. I think I would like it better if it smelled a little bit more like a Jolly Rancher. I do not have coastal watermelon. I have watermelon lemonade, and I've got watermelon ice to compare it to, but there was also the coastal watermelon in the blue and white packaging, and I don't have that, and I don't really remember it too well. This could be a repackage of that, I don't know. I haven't heard, but if you know if it is like coastal watermelon or not, you can put that in the comments below. But I will say it is sweeter than watermelon lemonade, but it's kind of similar. The watermelon note is a little similar, but it doesn't have the tartness of the lemonade. And I almost feel like there's something a little musty about watermelon lemonade that's not going on in pink watermelon. And then watermelon ice has like a very, like a syrupy sweetness, but there's cucumber in it too. And you really get the cucumber in watermelon ice, and that's not going on in pink watermelon. Though, what I will say about pink watermelon is that it has a general melon feel to it. I really hate cantaloupe or mushmelon and honeydew. I hate those. Like, I can eat watermelon. I cannot eat those others. And this, it is watermelon. It smells like watermelon, but it has that vegetable-y melon thing going on too, more so than watermelon lemonade, and more so than like juicy watermelon from Yankee Candle, which kind of smells like watermelon Bubblicious gum. So there's a little bit more of a melon vegetable quality to it, but it's also very sweet, and it also does smell like watermelon candy. I'm trying to think if there's a watermelon candy that is not as tart as a Jolly Rancher, maybe like a watermelon like Dum Dum Pop or something like that. but it is so sweet. I'm not getting really the strawberry and the lime and the notes. I think it's just for show. It's really a watermelon scent, but yes, very sweet, very candy-like. This one, pretty darn strong, 7 out of 10. And with it being so sweet, for me, it's like, that's a little too much. The first time I was burning it, I was like, oh my gosh, is this thing ever gonna pull out? Because it was giving me a headache. And now, today, it's not that bad. Like, I'm not suffering or anything having it burning, but it is taking forever to pull out. And I'm not, like, this is gonna be a one and done for me because it's just a lot. Like, it's a lot. It does have a candy sweetness, but definitely, like pretty straightforward watermelon scent. I would say it's more straightforward watermelon than like watermelon lemonade or watermelon ice because it doesn't have anything else going on. It's just watermelon, but yeah, sweet candy watermelon. Those are my thoughts on those. So now we wait and wait for pineapple pancakes or lemon cake pop to show up. Have not smelled the coconut one, so like coconut milk or ice or whatever it is. What is it called? Whatever. That other coconut one coming out. Iced coconut milk maybe is what it is. Curious about that one, but it definitely could be a repackage of a lot of things. And then the coconut cream pie candle also coming as a body care. And I'm just wondering if it has caramel in it because as we were just talking about when I was talking about the white velvet coconut in that haul a ways back where I didn't pick it up. But I was saying how like everybody likes to put like caramel with coconut and put that syrupy sweetness with it, and I'm not a fan. So we'll see. Between those two, I'm not sure like if either one will be something I want to pick up, but I haven't smelled them yet. My store does have the coconut cream pie now. I don't know if they have it out yet or not, but Emily told me it was there, but I haven't smelled it yet. But yeah, if I have more haulage, I'm kind of out of exchange candles now. And I don't really want to pay full price, but I do have some things I could probably swap. Like I picked up a Tiki Beach on Candle Day, which I would definitely use, but I could also buy anytime. So anyway, if I get more, I'll be back. And in the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram at Candles and Music. And now if you haven't yet watched my 2020 haul video, go watch my haul video. And thanks as always for watching all my stuff. And I will see you all later. Bye.